Guitar pedals can become quintessential to many players, and some pedals are very unique in their sound. And today I'm going to show you one of my favorite pedals for guitar. It's called the Digitech HarmonyMan. Let's get into it. Before I talk about the operations of the pedal, let's talk about what it is, starting with seeing Adrian Ballou a couple years ago at a local venue. I believe it was called The Garage, and it was in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I mean, the performance was killer. And just like most shows that we artists see, I got hooked on discovering a few sounds I heard. And one of those sounds was this pedal at his feet. I'd never seen it before, and I had no idea what it did. But sometime after the show, and with a lot of enthusiasm, this became a gift to me. A lot of my stuff in here is a gift, actually, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty lucky. The Digitech HarmonyMan was created alongside Adrian Ballou as an all-in-one stereo pitch shifter and chorus for guitar players. The pitch shifting technology is referred to as intelligent by Digitech because the module can be set to a scale, and your third, fourths, or whatever pitch shift will be scale accurate. It uses two separate modules for this, both left and right. While being able to set the key, you can also set 4 individual presets. The unit has one clean input, a distortion effects loop, a tuner, a sidechain for the musIQ function, which I'll get into in a little bit, and stereo output. Okay, what the hell is musIQ, or musIQ? I think it's music, but whatever. Since it's the most unique thing about this pedal, we'll start with that. musIQ is an intelligent system that can detect your key by listening to the chords you play. This will then set the unit to the key it will pitch shift your guitar signal. musIQ has a sidechain input option in the back of the unit that will detect your scales instead of using your clean guitar input. That sidechain input can then be connected to a second guitar, a synth, or anything that can create chords to help determine your chord changes. It's an incredibly powerful feature to have if you constantly have chord changes throughout your performance, especially if you have a rig that isn't switching everything via MIDI. The shifting capabilities of this pedal are really impressive, and independently from both left and right sides. At the end of the pitch shifting list, there are 4 detune options that emulate a chorus effect. So you can essentially use pitch shifting technology and a chorus simultaneously. Or my personal favorite, just use it as a fancy chorus pedal. Honestly, I do both. And in fact, that detune is probably my favorite thing about this unit. addition of a distortion loop is fairly unique too. You could send your dry signal to distortion before the pitch shifting technology, just like a regular effects loop. And believe it or not, one of the greatest controls on this is the mix knob. It is so great to be able to control the wetness of the signal, especially with this amount of versatility. And personally, one of my #1 uses for this, outside of like clean guitar, lush stuff, is that super modern octave dropped rhythm guitar. Have you ever used one of these? The pitch shifting technology in this isn't the same as the Digitech drop pedal, but to me, that's like the beauty of this. It's like a really good rack mount hardware pitch shifter. Of course, I recommend checking it out, but if you already have it, good on you. You probably love it. I know I do. Honestly, this HarmonyMan introduced me to a lot of new guitar tones in the game. But what's your favorite pitch shifter? You better let me know in the comments because I'm looking for some new shit. That is the Digitech HarmonyMan. Make sure to like the video. Thank you so much for watching.